Hello everyone, my name is Cù Quốc Trọng Khiêm. I'm currently a second year university student at a Canadian university. I chose to take the test in computer format for several reasons. First of all, in the writing section, I can do with a great ease because typing on the computer takes a lot less effort than writing on a paper. And secondly, there is great accessibility in the reading section where the reading passages are displayed simultaneously with the question. So I can always move back and forth between gaining new information from reading as well as answering questions at an appropriate pace. In the reading section, there is a tool to help you highlight text or put notes on text, and I strongly recommend you to make best use of this tool. When you enter the lobby, the waiting room for your test, you won't feel very pressured or isolated. The supportive staff is there to answer any questions if you're feeling nervous. And I think the test rooms overall are just built very well to help you focus on your test. Now, I would like to give two advice. First is before and the second is during the test. Before the test, especially for the last few days, I would highly advise against trying to overload yourself with tons and tons of example tests, because when you enter the test room, when you finally face the real test, it's going to be a completely different pressure, a completely different environment. So I would simply say, instead of trying to stack yourself over and over with example tests, simply just review the fundamentals of each question type so you are absolutely sure that you can apply a certain part of your skill set. And secondly, during the test, especially in the listening and reading section, please approach each question with caution, because in the listening test, it will always be a case of the correct answer being surrounded by incorrect prompts. So you should try to pay attention to the context of the speakers, as well as the keywords in your reading passages. However, do not fixate yourself on one question if you are unsure that you can't answer correctly. The first word that comes to mind is structural. When I first arrived here at the lobby, the staff were very strict on the time schedule, and they instructed me very tightly on where I should place my belongings and the documents that I have to enter and sign. The second word would be comfortable, and this may honestly be just my preference from taking my test here. I think the test room, other than the test room having this very calming atmosphere around it to help you focus, the final word would likely be supportive. As I've seen in my own test room, the test takers would often have a lot of questions in case their computer fails or that they need urgent support. The staff is always there, and they're very patient to respond to any inquiry within very short order. I would certainly recommend it to my friends.